In this video, we are going to be performing a 90-90 breathing technique to help facilitate relaxation and release through the pelvic floor. So for this exercise, you don't need much. You're going to need a wall. I'm going to use this block. And then you're also going to need a washcloth that we're going to fold up and put underneath our tailbone. And really, you don't want something very large, so a washcloth is just about perfect. So come to your back. And you're going to position yourself so that your knees and your hips are at 90 degrees. And then I want you to take your washcloth and I want you to place it just above your butt crack. And that is going to have the effect of rolling your pelvis under like a wheel, bringing your pubic bone closer to your chin and eliminating that lumbar curve at the base of your spine. Now, before we really get started, just to ground yourself, I want you to take a couple of inhales and exhales and think about where you feel the breath going in your body. Now on your next exhale, I want you to do a gentle pelvic floor lift, a little Kegel. And on the next inhale, I want you to direct your breath towards your pelvic floor. Next exhale, gentle pelvic floor contraction. On the inhale, you're relaxing your pelvic floor, directing your breath towards your pelvic floor, using your breath to help facilitate that relaxation. Okay? So we're inhaling, directing that breath to the pelvic floor, releasing everything. Exhale, gentle pelvic floor lift. Inhale, relax, release. Exhale, gentle pelvic floor lift. And as you go through a few more breaths at your own pace, I want you to think about where you feel the contract and where you feel the relax, where you feel the muscles contract when you lift, and where you feel expansion during the release. And what I hope you notice, what I notice in my body, is that I feel more connection to the front of my pelvic floor, closer to my pubic bone. So I feel a more effective contraction and a more effective relaxation towards the front of my pelvic floor. Now we're going to take the little towel and you're going to move it higher to the base of your sacrum. And this is going to have the effect of rolling your pelvis forward. Okay, so that wheel is rolling forward and it is creating a little arch in your lumbar spine now. Okay, so this isn't like a giant flaring up of your rib cage or your spine, but it's just restoring that lumbar curve. In this position, we're going to do the exact same exercise. So I want you to inhale, sending your breath to your pelvic floor, using your breath to facilitate a relaxation of your pelvic floor. Exhale, a gentle pelvic floor lift. Inhale, send your breath to your pelvic floor, allow it to facilitate that relaxation. Exhale, gentle pelvic floor lift. Go through a few more cycles on your own, paying attention to where you feel the contraction of the muscle and where you feel the relaxation and the expansion. So do a few more. And hopefully you'll notice in this position that you're better able to connect to the back of your pelvic floor. So you might feel a more effective contraction of the pelvic floor muscles towards your tailbone, towards your butthole. You might also feel a more effective relaxation. And that's one of the things that I really love about this exercise and this positioning is that it really allows you to get that relaxation in the back of the pelvic floor. It really allows you to let your butthole go. And that's something that we just don't often give ourselves permission to do. And if you're type A, and I'm raising my hand here, that's where we tend to do a lot of clenching, where we tend to store a lot of tension. And so using this exercise, using this positioning to really get at the back of the pelvic floor and just spend the time letting those muscles go can be super valuable. So practice this exercise 5 or 6 breaths at a time and see how you feel. This has been 90-90 breathing for pelvic floor relaxation.